dirty soda, bitch, I thought I told ya. Ayy, dirty soda, boulder on my shoulder. Ayy.
Alright, y'all, we're back at you. Same day. We're cranking out a top 100 list, revisited. The entirety of our friendship, we've always been talking top 10, top 50s, top 100 debates. We've made probably 2-3 lists before, but a lot changes over time, so I say we knock out another one and do it for you guys. So
First 25. Cranking out
this episode's going to
25.
be top 25. That's really the meat of it, the top 25 guys. It's a huge separation from the next 25. So I think we start, see where the debates go. Let's rock with it.
Let's rock with it. Let's get right into it. We know who's number one.
Keep in mind, we're going to debate like 2 out of 3 also. Majority
Yeah.
wins here. We're going to go Michael Jordan, despite oddly no pushback by Nate. Didn't happen.
Like I
No
said,
pushback? No pushback?
no pushback. Like I said, he is the greatest. But there's
Not
also
the best. He's the
there's-
greatest, but not the
there's-
best.
all-around players. The best is LeBron James, but he's not greater than Michael Jordan. He never will be.
Well,
All around doesn't matter.
for time's sake, we already voted that he's won. We're just going to leave it there. Number 2.
I'm pretty sure this is a consensus as well. Is it? Or
It's-
is there
it's
going to
for
be
sure
pushback?
consensus.
So in prior videos, or well, not videos, prior lists that we've argued with each other, written down, I used to argue Magic at number 2, but I'd say at this point, he just continues to be great. We'll go LeBron.
Let's go. The easy
The
ones
only
out the way.
pushback that I would accept here would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because his resume is unanswered, even by Michael Jordan, actually, if you think about it.
Kareem's a weird one. Did you guys see
I
Nick?
don't know if I'd go that far.
Did you guys
As,
see?
as a basketball whole, like from
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Did you guys see Nick Wright's list? He had MJ3, he had LeBron and Kareem.
It's nasty work.
Generational.
no, that's nasty work. But
We should probably do some shit like that so we can get some clicks.
I know we're doing it
get
for
some
the views
clicks,
here.
some quick content.
All right, number 3, I got Jared Dudley. No, I'm just playing. All right, so number 3 here.
I got some pushback here, bro. I
I'm
got
gonna
some
make the
pushback.
argument. I know Nate was speaking to the resume of Kareem. I'm going Magic here.
I think I'm going Kareem, bro. With what he done, with the resume. How many MVPs does he have? Five, six? Six MVPs, 6 NBA championships, 3 or 4 Finals MVPs.
Keep in mind, he also played in an era where there was really no one to push back for him for MVPs. The other MVPs, he got 5 in the 70s.
5 in the 70s.
The other
Yeah,
MVPs,
was it really 5 in the 70s?
5 in the 70s.
the
Half
other
the decade, bro.
MVPs in that era, go look at him. Bill Walton won one. Like just the MVP.
Stop. Nah, y'all need to put
MVP.
respect on Bill Walton's name.
The
bro.
MVP competition was not there. I'd
Andre
say
Drummond 2.0 not making this.
Kareem doesn't.
Bro, if he never tragically hurt his knee, we don't know how good that dude would have been. Bro,
Just in a car.
no, it was like very tragic, bro. After that
Virus.
knee injury, he didn't do it. I think he stopped playing basketball for 4 years.
Came back as 6-man for the Celtics.
Yeah.
Anyway, my argument for Magic here, he's got the 5 rings. He's got, the 3 MVPs. And I don't think Kareem gets that 5th MVP or 5 of his 6 championships without Magic. I'd say Magic was a better player. Tougher era in the 80s. I'm going Magic Johnson here.
Magic prolonged his career. I was waiting for you to get that debate off because I agree with you. I would go Magic here also.
Okay, good, because I was going to hear both sides, but I don't really have a defined pick.
Okay.
So
No, it's
y'all
tough.
go either
Like,
way.
if you look at the resumes, I know pretty much everyone's list is LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, but, I just think, part of who you are, like, as a basketball player, like, just to be the better player as well.
You got to put context within the accomplishments Kareem had. Magic prolonged his career. That's why he's the greatest scorer, all time. Maybe not the greatest, but the all-time best scorer until LeBron eclipses it. Due to Magic, he wouldn't have got those extra years if it wasn't for Magic, the extra ring.
Right.
So
Let's go Magic here. Irvin Magic Johnson. Number 4, I can rock with Kareem.
Kareem's 4. He's for sure 4. What he did solely in the 70s, that's got to put him top 6. And then what he did with Magic, that just eclipses him into the 5-4 range. So I got him at 4.
I wouldn't be mad at him at 3. But
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad either. But I think 4 is perfect. 4 is perfect.
So we're going Kareem here at 4.
Now we can get a little freaky with
This is where it gets a little
Now where
crazy.
it gets tough. There might be some arguments here that we've had in the past.
Oh, God.
Very
He said
deep,
he said
very
might.
deep arguments.
I feel like you guys know where I'm going here, right?
We
Don't
know
say
where you're
it.
going.
Don't
We
say
know
it.
where you're going, but don't say
It's
it
not
because the
yet.
correct answer is Tim Duncan.
Or I don't know. Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal. It could be Shaquille O'Neal, most dominant player ever. Only player other
Can't do
than
it.
Mike. Well, listen to this. Only player other than Michael Jeffrey Jordan to win a three-peat and 3 Finals MVPs in the modern era. Only other player. The Diesel did that.
Shaq
Brought
did
the big man back into the game when after
that.
Hakeem
He
was
so
done.
there in the 90s.
No, he was so there. But when Hakeem's career ended, there was a while where it was kind of a tweener, little 4 years where we didn't know who's the best player, who's the best big. Shaq solidified that in 2000, and with that 3-4 year run.
Yeah, Shaq was definitely the best big
In which years?
after Hakeem retired.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Oh, no, he was
Shaq
the best.
was already creeping up in the mid-90s.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
went to
yeah.
a finals.
He did
No,
that.
yeah. I'm saying, but he brought the big man winning it back, like winning final after final after final, MVP after MVP.
I think there's many qualified candidates here. I would say Kobe. I'd say that additional ring puts him over Shaq. Kobe's my vote, is what I'm getting at. Him and Tim Duncan have pretty much precisely the exact same resume, so they're really tough to argue. It's really who do you want as a basketball player. I think when it comes down to it, I think I would love to take a valuable scorer who can give you some, a little bit of Jordan, to win you those big series. A lot of, some of Tim Duncan's rings, he was, I wouldn't even want to say system player at all, but the Spurs had such a great system intact.
Wait, there's pushback on this argument for sure.
The Spurs had such a great system intact, and Kawhi had that Finals MVP.
They did not have a good system intact until his later years.
There were also
He
years.
was the
He
system.
was the system.
There were also-
especially 03. Especially 03.
Totally, no, he had great peak years, but also shortly after his peak, there were years where you can argue, Pau Gasol and Garnett and Dirk were better than him all at one time. Whether that's right or wrong, there's at least an argument to be had for those
I
guys.
respect that.
And we can't say that about Kobe in his peak years where he was healthy. We can't say there were guys of that stature that were close to
At
him.
his position.
We were talking about
what other comp did he
we were
have?
talking about
Yeah,
Kobe
he
and
didn't really
LeBron
have
at that
comp.
time. D Wade was there.
But let's be real here.
No, well, Kobe
Yeah.
surpasses, but that time it was a Kobe LeBron debate.
LeBron was the best.
While there was a Duncan Gasol debate going on,
Yeah, Gasol, very underrated player. But my pushback to that argument is, you said it's very close, which it is. But I think what puts it ahead for Timmy, and maybe for Shaq, I think Shaq's much closer than it is with Timmy. Timmy is accolades-wise, Timmy is the only player to go 15, 15, 15, 15 all-NBA teams, 15 all-defensive teams. And he has more finals MVPs than Kobe. He has 3, same amount of finals. And within the finals, he was a much more efficient and better performer. Not playoffs per se, but inside the finals when it mattered at the pinnacle, he was the guy. He was the guy, and
At the pinnacle.
I believe in 03, other than Hakeem and Dirk, he has the most impressive finals victory of all time, straight up carrying that team to the finals. And people forget he came in winning. He came in winning. He got David Robinson one when David Robinson didn't think he was going to get one. So I think Timmy slightly edges it out due to the 15 and 15, more Finals MVPs, and being consistently better.
I just think when it comes that close to accolades, you pin 2 players next to each other. You just got to kind of look at who is just the better player. Like I think
We could do that though. Let's
Are
do
you going
it.
Timmy?
I'm going Timmy.
You're going Kobe?
I'm going Kobe.
That's crazy because I think I'm going Shaq here.
Wow.
Shaq. No, that's nuts. Okay, I see. I
Now
respect it.
I think
but-
Shaq had the best peak of the 3.
Oh yeah,
I'll give him
100%.
that.
100%. Like I said, with the 3 Finals MVPs, 3
Shaq
peat
might have the best peak ever.
ever, most dominant player ever for sure.
No, I totally understand that. I think, Kobe and Duncan both having more rings than him. I think Shaq also, having almost a half a decade or more of being a sub-prime player. And we got to keep in mind, too, his last ring with D-Wade, go look at those finals numbers. Not pretty at all.
Oh no, yeah, he did not play good in those finals. He did not play good in those playoffs. Coming off
Okay, I
a
don't
season.
know if I'll go that way. He averaged 20. He was like
For the- in the
20
regular
In the,
season.
in the regular season, he was the MVP candidate actually, and when it came to the playoffs and
They were
finals, it
saying
tailed
Kobe
off.
for scoring 20 as a number 2 in the playoffs. So why can't we do that for Shaq, too?
Exactly. D Wade carried that series. We can't say anything.
I'll be
about
honest
that.
with him. We have Kobe's first finals. We have Shaq's finals with the Heat. And we have Duncan's last finals where I think neither of them were the clear.
Neither of them were the clear.
Best
No,
player.
that's a great point.
So
That's a
all
great
three
point.
of them are kind of in that conundrum. So essentially, you got Duncan and Kobe with 4, Shaq with 3. I think Shaq, for how dominant his peak was, underperformed. And I got to say, Kobe, injuries aside, maximized his performance. Duncan maximized his longevity.
In what way can we say that though? In maximize performance by like physical ability? Is that what we're talking about?
I mean, pretty much he won 5 championships. Like, do you think there's another universe where Kobe goes out and gets 10? I don't think so. I think he went out there and got 5.
I think there is another universe where he could have got 6, 7 if he stayed with Shaq and they didn't have that feud.
Maybe.
But I also think there's another universe where Kobe only has 2. So, it fluctuates.
Only 2.
I mean, if
It
Shaq didn't go to
fluctuates.
Miami, he only has 3, and that's with him having the most dominant peak ever. So,
And
Not only
and-
the
and-
most dominant peak ever, but a 30-point per game score as your
on
number
his
2.
team.
But he never
No,
seems to
in the
mention
finals,
that part.
it's not. It was 15.6. In the second finals, I have the stats. 6 for 17 in the fourth quarters of the 0-1. Shot a 40% true shooting percentage.
I thought
and
he
it was
points per game.
No, never that.
He had
and-
points per game in the fourth quarter shooting.
He's going all. He's mumbo jumbo.
because Shaq was carrying those 2. Not that the third one Kobe played. I would say Shaq had a great series, but Kobe played like a 1B. That's when Kobe was beginning to become
I
better
would
than
argue
Shaq.
the second one, Kobe.
You're
was
the
right there.
only person in
It
history.
was not right there because he shot like crap off singles.
You're the
Shaq was
only-
getting doubled, and he had one of the worst shooting performances by a shooting guard in actual NBA history.
You're the only
So-
person in history that will tell anybody that a 25, 7, and 6 series is a bad series. As a number 2.
To top 10 standards, it was because
No, it's not. By
yes, it
any
is because
means.
there's nobody in the top 10 where they could do that as a number 2. Like you're not.
LeBron did worse as a number 2 in the finals.
LeBron was never a number 2. He also.
So he
Sure
was a
acted
number.
like one
He wasn't
against
playing like a
Miami.
number 2.
But
When he was
that's
taking 9
that's
shots.
where we got to do context, right?
There
He
is
played
no-
like crap.
There is no context for that.
Kobe
He
was
just
getting
played
singles.
like
No,
crap.
Kobe was getting singles off Shaq doubles.
He had
LeBron
Jason
was getting
Terry.
shaded and doubles.
Jason Terry's outscoring him.
That's in the 2011 finals. That's his blunder.
Just passes. Just,
No, well, Kobe had like 4 blunders.
LeBron has more than one blunder.
Kobe's first series, I swear injuries just didn't happen according
If you
to me.
take the injury game out, he still only averages 18 points, and he shot
It's not like he was just injured for
37%.
one game. It's not like it just goes away.
Game's over. I'm good now.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if you
Take
take
an ice bath and cool
So,
down.
but that even further proves Shaq carried. If a guy's injured and can't perform, then another guy has to carry him to victory.
That was
So
the first finals, and also Kobe did have that game whilst injured. Came and pretty much
He
won
had
the
a-
game for him when Shaq fouled
he
out.
had a great game 4. He had a great game 4, but you got to have a totality in the finals that
It's not all about just finals. He averaged 29 in the first round.
the way
You
a
gotta get
lot
there
of people
first.
judge
you
grades.
don't just get to the finals. You don't just start the fucking playoffs in the finals.
Kobe
Well-
outplayed Shaq for a lot of playoff series, for sure. And
Definitely.
Shaq
Kobe
would go to
did
the
play
finals
awesome
against
in
weaker
finals.
centers.
Kobe did play awesome in playoffs, but the way we do top 10
No,
lists,
it's not. You
all
always
these
say
greats
this,
do
but
it in
it's
the
not.
finals. They all do it in the
No.
finals. Out of the top 10 list, Kobe's easily the worst finals performer. I could give you this stat. 40% of the time, he shot 39% or below in the playoffs and finals. Also, 04, we know that series. 08, when he had 22 points and shot 32%, and in the fourth quarter didn't make a
Stop
field
that
goal.
a little bit.
He's had his rifts, but he also had great triumphs. 09, great finals. 2010, did not play great in Game 7, but you know what you could say?
Nobody played
He
great.
had the leadership to get those guys over that, so you can't really put it against him.
That's
So,
actually the most credit I've ever heard Nate give for Game 7. Usually you talk shit on my game.
He did not play good, but a
Nobody
series as a
played
good.
total,
Nobody played
a
good.
series
Nobody
as
in
a
that series
totality,
played good.
Kobe did
It was
play
just a
pretty good.
dogfight.
It was a dogfight.
We could sit here and talk all day about those 3. I say we narrow it down to 2. As anyone's stance change, are you still going Shaq here, or are you still going Duncan? I think I'm still going Kobe.
Oh, big surprise there.
Are you still going Shaq?
I got the 8th.
Are you really still going Shaq?
I think I'm still going Shaq.
I
Man.
I think
think
I made a damn good
I
point
could-
with the Heat.
you know what?
finals.
You know what?
It is a damn good point, but
I could concede
Well,
here.
you even said yourself with Kobe as number 2. He got those 3 rings.
It was
No,
the most
but
dominant
let's not
finals
act like
ever.
he wasn't Shaq though. He was
No,
doing
he's-
his thing at the highest level.
Not that series.
And all,
But like I said, they all have one.
not that
They all
shit.
have
Yeah,
one.
not
Wait,
that
which
shit.
series? Not at the highest level. Who?
But the thing is, Kobe went and got 2 without a guy like Shaq.
Bro, you stuck in Miami.
Shaq didn't
Oh,
get
Kobe.
2 without Kobe.
But Shaq, his time was done after
Yeah.
that. His time was done. In his prime, he dominated the NBA. Like I said, only other player other than Michael
Reeves.
Jordan to get back to back to back and back to back to back Finals MVPs. So I think I'll concede to Don here with the Timmy argument. I'll go Shaq due to the back to back to back 3 Finals MVPs. Only other player to do it's Michael Jordan
Oh, I see
in
exactly.
the modern era.
I see exactly how this is gonna go. I see exactly how it's gonna go. Shaq's gonna get this spot. Then I'm gonna get outvoted for Timmy on the next one.
We'll see.
We can have a conversation.
We can have
Okay.
definitely a
Okay.
There's always
conversation.
enough room for conversation.
It's close. It's close.
So I just got outvoted for Shaq, right? Am I
Yeah,
clear?
yeah.
Okay.
You can't deny the shit down there.
Yeah, you can't deny it.
If we're talking peaks, for sure, I just think Shaq didn't maximize his full
I think
potential, and he always needed a guard to win. He even got to the first finals with a Penny Hardaway. who
you
was
could
playing
you
as
could also
probably
say
the second best guard in that year. Other
I
than
mean,
Mike.
everybody needs
somebody.
Somebody.
this,
That's very
and you
true.
could say this to even Tim Duncan. And this shows why Tim Duncan might even be greater. Kobe always needed a big. Also, he needed Pau Gasol to come in there and do his thing. Don't forget what he did in the finals. Outplayed Dwight Howard in Game 7, and in those finals, he played great. He played awesome. Also for number 2.
Don't forget Andrew Bynum
and-
too.
Bynum was always out.
Bynum was always
That's-
injured.
that's
though.
facts,
We
but
can't say that about
still,
Bynum.
I feel
But we
like
could
he
say
was-
Bynum
LO.
came on after we started winning finals.
We could
when
say-
we got swept by the Mavs. That was
Yeah.
his best year.
We could say LO, Lamar Odom, Ron Artest,
Everybody
and
needs
guys
a team.
like that. Yeah, everybody needs defense. Everybody needs a team.
Spurs had Tony Parker, Manu,
Yeah, like exactly. But I think
great
with,
defenders. Bruce Bowen's on the wing.
to Duncan's credit though, he never had a Kobe as a number 2. He never had a guy to those standards, to the caliber. Yeah, exactly.
The thing is,
so
they
that's
just-
why I have maybe the edge at him at 5, but I will concede Shaq. But
The thing is,
this is why I go him at 6 here.
the thing is, they just played such a different brand of like ball. Like Spurs basketball is so different. Like you didn't need 2 guys to win in that. Like you didn't even always need Duncan to be like a carry type of guy either. Like that last series they beat the Heat. You had Patty Mills and Danny Green. Like huge reasons why they won.
No, yeah, they were. That was a collective
Corey
effort. for
Joseph
sure.
and
And
remember Gary Neal. That's a name
that's
right
a
there.
name right there. That is a name.
Didn't
right
he break the record for finals threes there for a second?
Uh,
Or
No,
was
that was
Danny
Danny
Green?
Green.
Danny Green?
I could have sworn Gary Neal was there for a minute, but point is everybody needs guys. I think the Spurs just ran such a different system. Like Kobe, for example, like the early teams with Shaq, it was Kobe, Shaq, and then just some guys. Like Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, like they're not doing too much. They hit big shots, but
Hey, D-Fish did have some games, though.
Disrespect Derek Fisher.
Don't disrespect him.
No,
he had a
absolutely.
game 7. Was it against the Spurs where he closed out, led the team in points, 27 points.
absolutely.
I think it was.
But
0.4-second shot.
Yeah,
for
no,
a
that
game.
was nuts. That's
Come
one of
on,
the best
bro.
game winners I've ever.
like I
That's
said,
crazy.
those guys were tasked with hitting just kind of big shots. But like the Spurs, for example, in that last finals, like the team like was predicated on pretty much well-rounded 13 to 18 point.
Yeah, but you also have to take account for in Tim Duncan's peak, he was running into fucking Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah,
It's true.
You know,
It's true. Kobe has beaten Duncan more all-time in playoff
And-
series.
and in
he also had Shaq on his team.
yeah,
Even
Dude,
without him,
he beat him
the Spurs
once.
to
He beat him once.
get there. Twice to get there in
Twice.
the 3 years.
Twice. Which
In the Kobe Powell made it to 3 straight finals. They beat the Spurs twice to get there.
was it 08 and 10?
08 and 10.
They played him in 10.
They beat them in the conference final, or they beat them in the second round. Suns in the conference
Conference finals.
finals.
I remember the
And-
Suns series. That was a nuts
And then
series.
in 08, they beat them in the conference finals.
Okay.
And then the one in between was the Nuggets.
Oh, no, yeah.
So it's Spurs, Nuggets, Suns. Then the Spurs before that. Anyway, it's a really tough one. I'm not gonna lie with you. It's really tough, but I know where I stand. I just think having a scorer on your team in basketball is just that much more valuable.
I think, like I said, with the accolades, the 15 and 15 never been done. The more Finals MVPs and the sheer always being up at the top tier echelon where Kobe had years. Granted, it was a bad team, didn't make the playoffs. That wasn't really Timmy. He always was making the playoffs. And what puts it over for me is that 03 series. I think that is one of the most impressive series I've ever seen. Kobe never had even with how great he was in the playoffs, he never had a full playoffs, including the finals like that. where he was just straight up carrying dudes and won. Because that was straight carry job.
Isn't
by Tim
Tim
Duncan.
like the most winningest player ever as well? Like the highest win percent?
highest win? Highest win percentage is
I think
Kawhi.
it's
Kawhi
Kawhi,
is
but
the
Kawhi
highest.
isn't done.
Yeah, that don't count.
That's someone that's done.
Other than that, it's Duncan.
That
Yeah.
was doing it for 20 years, bro, to be the highest win percent player of all time.
It's insane. That LeBron can't say that. Kobe can't say that. Guys who played 20.
I'd love to argue more. I know we're at 20 minutes here, and we're only at number 6.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So,
I think I'm going Tim here, man.
Yeah, Timmy.
I knew it would happen. I knew it would
I
happen.
just talked myself into it again, but
Is there any argument here for number 7 spot at all? Is there any argument for any other player?
you're the one that usually says Bird.
I could see Bird.
So are you switching?
I think
I don't
Kobe.
think Bird lasted long enough for that.
You can't have Kobe at 7 or you can't have Kobe past 7 or 8. There's no way you put him past these, and I will not go for that. So
just not saying
Just-
Bird.
no,
He
because
put his foot down, bro.
no, because there's some guys coming up where it's like, all right, now like
I'm
you
down for
can't put
Kobe
him.
here.
Yeah, I'm down for Kobe here too.
Oops. This next one, I rock with Bird here.
I think Bird.
I'd go Bird. here.
There is a Hakeem pushback though. People can say an Hakeem pushback, but I
Some
would
could
go
say
Bird.
a Steph Curry pushback right here.
I,
as well.
I think it comes down to Steph and Bird here.
I think the separator is Finals MVPs for sure for Bird. I mean, he was the guy on every single Finals.
Cedric Maxwell won a Finals MVP.
Yeah, that was true. That
just completely proven wrong.
Wait, Bird has
He has
four.
3. He has 3.
Wait,
Bird has 3 Finals
Three.
MVPs is what I'm trying to say.
No, he doesn't. He has 2.
He has 2.
Yeah,
is he a
only has
4-time
3
champ or a
chips.
3-time champ?
He's a
three-time-
he's 4-time champ.
No, he's not.
He's not. Can you
He's
look it
a
up?
3-time champ.
I need a fact checker.
This is fact check this one.
I feel like this is something
I'm
I so know
95%
all
sure.
the time.
3-time champ.
3-time champ.
2-time Finals MVP.
Okay.
3-time league MVP.
3-time league MVP. He's the only player in modern era to get back-to-back-to-back to
Yeah.
not finals but league MVPs.
Yeah, but
Not
Steph
even
Curry's
close.
also first unanimous.
He is. He is.
And he has 2.
And
What,
he
what was
did
that
it.
series Larry Bird scored? It was like back-to-back 8-point games in
That
the
was
finals.
his first finals. Yeah,
It was Cedric Maxwell.
yeah.
I remember
They beat
that.
the Rockets.
And
I
yes,
remember
Steph
that.
Curry doesn't have more Finals MVPs, but he was the one getting double teamed in those finals.
He was.
I also think,
he was.
and this just sounds crazy. If we have Bird at 8 here, and Bird and Magic were just that close, like, I mean, how do we keep dropping Bird that low? You know?
Yeah. No. Then
I get it, it's
that becomes
close.
a Bird landslide. Honestly.
Yeah, I think that's way too far for Bird, especially like, I think that's the perfect kind of tier. You got Michael and Braun at the top, and then Kareem, Magic, and Bird were all 80s guys.
I mean,
Duncan, Shaq, and Kobe were all
We can
together.
swap Kareem and Magic.
We could swap Kareem Magic.
I'm not feeling that.
Not feeling
I'm
that.
feeling
we,
Kareem at 3.
we already
I'm
voted.
not against it.
We
I'm
already
not
voted.
against it either, but we did already vote. I would say we did already vote, and it's really close.
I think this is Bird's spot.
What more does Curry have to do to take this spot? Like, what has he not done to not take the spot?
That's a great question.
He revolutionized the game of basketball.
Just crickets. I love how you just silenced
But-
us with that. That was straight crickets.
One thing we got to give to Bird, believe they're about the same points per game for career. Bird's a better assist guy,
Yeah.
better rebound guy. He's actually made all defensive teams, believe it or not.
Yep.
Um,
Underrated defender. People.
His
Great
name
team defender. He was
is
a
an
great
underrated
team
defender.
he has
defender.
one more MVP and would have one more finals than Steph, if not for the 2 KD rings.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Bird here. That's my vote.
I'll go Bird.
Okay.
Larry Joe Bird.
Is that really his middle name?
Yeah.
So Steph 9, right?
Steph.
You know,
Or Hakeem.
Steph's 9.
there's such a good debate
It's
that we
a great
had
one.
between Steph and Hakeem,
We have Steph, Hakeem, Will Chamberlain,
Bill Russell.
KD, Bill Russell, Giannis. Right here. Ew, Giannis.
Wait.
Wait,
Say
on
it.
Giannis.
Run that back again.
Steph.
Hakeem, Steph, Wilt, Bill, KD, Giannis. In this range right here.
You know, I've always been.
I don't know if I'm.
I don't know. I don't know.
take
I-
Giannis
I
back.
don't-
I can
I'd take
I can make a
Giannis
great case, not for here obviously, but with your list, Dr. J should be up in that list.
Well, we'll get there. I don't think he's going for the 9th
Oh
spot.
no.
So,
This is Curry in my opinion. This is Curry. We went down the accolades.
you know, I'm not gonna lie. We did talk about this a little bit before, and I think him and Hakeem are really close. Ultimately, Steph has more rings, more MVPs, and I'm a huge Hakeem guy. Like I wish we could have Hakeem at like 6 or 7, but
I think Hakeem's pound for pound, bar for bar, the best center of all time.
He's the most skilled, like all around best center. There's no debating that, in my opinion.
I think I just got to give it to Steph, though. Today's the first day this argument's ever changed for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm going Curry here.
I'll go
but
Curry too.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Crazy what last year did for his legacy, honestly.
It's crazy.
This is where I popped the question though before we started
Just
this video. We would probably agree Hakeem here, which I would not disagree, but I feel like it's doing an injustice to Bill Russell putting him outside the top 10. No matter what we think about the 60s and how it was played, most winningest guy ever, stopped a guy in Wilt from winning seemingly anything. He had to piggyback to win his finals.
My argument here is Hakeem's 2 rings, what he did as an individual. While the Celtics were the most dominant team, and yes, Bill was the leader. But I always tend to give respect to older dudes, I feel like at least. But the reason I kind of don't for Bill Russell is just because I don't think you can go out there and score 13 points a game in all these finals. Not even an efficient 13 either. Shooting sub 40% at times. And don't get me wrong, defense is huge. But Hakeem's giving you that same defense and dropping 30 points per game, leading you to back-to-back finals. I think that's the Hakeem debate right there.
That's a fantastic debate. I wouldn't disagree with that. I think Hakeem has 2 of the most impressive, if not the most impressive finals ever.
Absolutely.
I will say, though,
Dominated Shaq.
Hakeem is one of the only players that we put in the top 10 to miss the playoffs 8 times.
Never thought about that.
And he got bounced out of the first round numerous times. I can't think of exactly off the top of my head. But when comparing to a guy like Bill, that's where it falls by the wayside. But Hakeem obviously is the better player. So I feel like that's up for you guys to debate. I'll go either one here.
I already told y'all before. Hakeem, baby.
Let's go Hakeem.
Hakeem it
I
is.
don't know. I already told you, this is the time that the old guys just, they got to make room for the new wave.
We got Hakeem. We got our top 10 down out of 25 here.
I feel like right here is for sure
Oh, here comes the Wilt and Bill debate.
Bill Russell.
It's Bill Russell. There's no debate about
There
it.
is no debate about it.
It's like the same argument I have for Hakeem. Actually, Hakeem and Wilt have essentially the same resume.
No, Hakeem's is way more impressive.
Yeah, it's way,
Whether
way
you say it's more
more.
impressive or not, actually, is it when, well, Hakeem did it in the Michael Jordan era, given he was retired at the time. But Will did it in the Celtics reign era, where he got his rings, too.
Did you know
Did what?
Wilt, as great as he was, we put him up as this great all-time scorer, right? Did you know he was never the leading scorer in any of his final teams? He was never even top 2. He piggybacked with, I believe it was Jerry West, to a finals, and then he won with the San Francisco Warriors when he had guys like JoJo outscoring him, JoJo McGinnis, and a couple other dudes that we can't even think the names of. Billy Cunningham. Like,
Oh, yeah.
dudes people don't even mention, quite honestly. And he was, when it came to the playoffs, his averages in the regular season dipped. He was a playoff underperformer rather than lifting up his play. So that's why I go Bill here. I think
That's the biggest reason. If Will Chamberlain had a finals where he dominated like he did, say a 32, 35 point per game finals, that would change the whole script, even if he just had one. But the fact that both of his rings, he's putting up similar numbers to Bill Russell, the man who dedicated his whole career to winning championships, that speaks volumes to me.
Yeah.
I already know I'm going to get outvoted on this, as long as we can agree Wilt's the better individual player, but resume does matter in this sense. Oh,
I'll agree.
I was saying to Wilt.
He almost did it to us. He almost did a sly one.
That was the most cute.
It's my list, bitches.
I will say Wilt is the better offensive player for sure. 100%, no doubt about it.
I feel like this has to be Wilt here.
What are
They're
the
that close. I mean,
what are the guys in consideration?
Dr. J. didn't
Dr.
win
J.
without Moses.
I'm going KD. To be quite honest with you, he's just like you said. He has the same amount of rings. They both piggyback to rings, but the difference is Kevin Durant actually performed in those rings.
I'm going
And
Wilt here.
And KD, I believe, is just the better player due to the era.
You
I know
I'm
this
real
isn't
low
a-
on KD's rings.
I know this isn't a great argument, but just having Wilt and Bill Russell not next to each other looks a little weird on the list. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
That's all-
I got
You know who doesn't get the credit they deserve that could be here? Big O. Quite honestly.
Can he be here? I don't think he deserves to be here.
I mean, that was like a Russell Westbrook of his era argument in a sense. I mean, Oscar won the one with Kareem and was never even close to a finals other than that.
That's true.
In a team
true.
with less teams and less players as a whole.
That's true. We're going to live here for sure.
I think this next one is a KD, Dr. J. I've always been big on Moses in this area.
We got Jerry West, Isaiah Thomas, Oscar,
Isaiah Thomas.
KD, Dr. J, Moses Malone here.
My pick is Isaiah.
I don't feel like I can have Isaiah as high as 13.
He won. He's the only player to beat in a singular season, actually multiple seasons, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, and Hakeem Olajuwon. So
I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
No, it is crazy. I just think whenever you pin like player to player, which similar resumes, whether you want to discredit the rings or not, gotta keep in mind that one of the finals, the Pistons beat the Lakers. Magic got injured,
he did.
so that's one factor. It was still a 6-game series and a very close game 6. I think KD is just the better individual player here. Like when you put him up like next to Isaiah Thomas.
You say KD?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad
I
at
think
that.
KD is my vote here.
I think Moses is the guy here.
Really?
I felt like when we argued about this last time, you were the reason Moses slid. I thought you were like the anti-Moses guy.
I feel like I was underrating him. I've grown since then.
I mean, that's why we're doing it again.
That's why we revisit this list.
Moses has like secretly probably a more dominant peak than KD.
Oh, Moses' peak is insane. If you go back and look at it, it's nuts.
And he also like lasted long in longevity. He's what is
Yeah.
he like 6'7"
He
going
played in
scoring?
3
Bro,
days.
he played all the way until like the mid '90s. Granted, I
late
mean,
90s. I think he played on 89 with Dominique.
He
Come
played
on.
from
Yes.
74, 75 to 95.
yeah.
Dominated 2 leagues, NBA, ABA. I think he has a bunch of ABA championships we're not even looking at either.
He only played in the ABA for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
Damn, I wouldn't be mad at Moses here. I
As
would
soon as he
say-
was 21, he
This
was
is tough.
in the NBA.
This is tough. This is the toughest part.
Yeah, kind of my argument for Isaiah or KD over Isaiah was just KD's peak and what his ability and what we know he is as a player.
Yeah.
But Moses is up there on the rebound list, up there on the scoring list.
Peak numbers of 31, 18, and 2.
Yeah, that's insane.
Is that the pick?
I think
Granted,
he's the
context there, the insanely crazy pace, but he did that. So
Crazy pace. Also did it
pick.
against
Three-time
Alexei
MVP,
Kareem.
3-time MVP, 6-time rebound champ.
What is he, a 2-time champion?
was he ever a scoring champ?
I believe he was a scoring champion.
1-time champ and Finals MVP as well.
But I believe he went to like 3 finals because
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Moses here.
I'll go Moses.
Also, keep in mind winning Finals MVP against the Showtime Lakers.
Lakers. Yeah.
I'd say that's a lot more valuable than any of KD's rings.
I mean,
Easily.
Isaiah won Finals MVP against Showtime Lakers too, though.
Yeah. I think I'm
Yeah,
going
but
Moses here.
Moses' resume is more impressive.
We'll go Moses here.
Moses gets my vote.
Moses is the pick for sure.
So now we're down to KD Isaiah, or does Dr. J or Oscar Robertson, Jerry West?
If
into the
Dr. J
equation?
never played in the ABA, he could have a dang good argument here, but I think his accolades and what he did just falls by the wayside. It's not really even his fault. We're going skill for skill, player for player. Dr. J is one of the best players ever, but
Absolutely.
half his career got wasted in the ABA.
Absolutely. I agree with that entirely. But we do kind of have to go off resume too. I mean, KD's a 2-time champion.
Yeah.
You know, whether the weight of the rings. I mean, he dominated in those finals, putting up Shaq-like numbers. I think he averaged 35 and 10 in one of those.
Yep.
It's an amazing finals. I think it does come down to him or Isaiah here. I mean, they both have.
These NBA MVPs, it says Dr. J's a 4-time MVP.
Yeah, I believe it is NBA. Or, no, I'm sorry. I believe one's in the ABA.
One's in the ABA.
He was putting up insane ABA numbers.
Oh, yeah. No, half of his career got wasted, bro. Who knows what he would have done in the 70s if it wasn't for him being in the ABA. he might have been on some Michael Jordan type stuff.
Rookie year, 27, 16, and 4 in the ABA.
Jeez.
At
That's
21.
crazy to me.
Where are you guys leaning here? I kind of want to hear you guys out. I feel like I've been mentioning the names.
I think, oh man, just to go by what you said earlier and what I said with the ABA wasting his career, it's not his fault, but we got to go KD here because of the accomplishments, because of the finals performances.
It makes me sick, but I think I agree, sadly. K-Mid could be.
I kind of had a last second,
K-Mid.
like, I actually had like a last second Dr. J kind of like, ooh, it might be better. I don't know. We'll go
It's-
KD here.
It's close, bro.
So then right here we got the Jerry West, the Oscars, Dr. J, Isaiah,
Dirk, Elgin.
Dirk, Elgin.
who do you have between Isaiah and Dr. J?
I feel like not having Dr. J top 15 is kind of disrespectful.
I
feel
He's
like
the
the
Michael
same
Jordan
with
of his time. This is number
I
15.
agree.
I feel like the same for Isaiah though, with what he did.
I think 15 to 20 is perfect for Isaiah. I think that's literally perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where I put. I mean, I remember back on old lists after Curry had his, I believe his 2 rings. I had Curry and Isaiah kind of in that 17, 18, 19 range, and obviously Curry's moved up into the top 10. But I mean, Isaiah hasn't done anything to move up. You know,
What do the resumes look like compared from Dr. J to Jerry West? I want to see those numbers. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I know West went to crazy finals,
to a lot of finals.
has insane numbers. I'm not sure about MVPs.
Yeah, Jerry West, 2-time
Jerry
champ.
West, 14-time All-Star, 0-time MVP,
Dr. J's 4 MVPs are
4
crazy.
MVPs.
12-time All-NBA, scoring champ, assist champ, 1-time each, Finals MVP. Losing is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, losing is crazy.
Losing Finals MVP is crazy.
didn't win a Finals MVP.
5-time All-Defensive Team.
Dr. J's the answer. I mean, everything that
Dr. J's the answer.
it is. Everything that we've said is he's the answer. There's no debate.
Dr. J. I'm kind of up for Jerry West here.
Yeah, I think this is where Jerry West.
Or
Nah, I think
Giannis.
Oscar is over Jerry West.
what about Giannis?
It's too soon.
Nah, too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
2-time MVP.
Do more.
2-time DPOI. 3-time DPOI? No,
Two-time.
I thought it was
Two-time.
one. It's 2-time?
Yeah, I think it's 2 times.
2-time MVP, 2-time DPOI, Finals MVP, one of the greatest Finals runs in history. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Insane run. Insane run.
while injured too. People forgot that.
I'm going Jerry. Giannis is better. Don't get me wrong. Giannis is better, but I have to go Jerry West
No.
here. Just like constantly in the finals. In the finals.
Jerry
in the
West is
finals,
not
in the
over
finals.
Oscar Robertson.
That's crazy
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think-
That's quite nuts in my opinion.
Is that crazy?
I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah.
Oscar clears.
Consistently getting to the finals like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Mr. Clutch.
okay, so everyone just named
That's
them.
what happens when you have squad, though. He had squad,
He did have squad, but he was leader of squad.
and he was losing as the leader of squad every single time.
Yeah. He lost to Bill a lot.
A lot of those were in 7 games too.
Yeah. He only player to bring Wilt to 7, or not Wilt, sorry, Bill Russell to 7 games. So,
Just like how y'all say anything can happen in the game 7. How come it never happened in the game
No,
7?
yeah,
For
no, it's a valid argument.
that's a very valid argument. I believe the difference maker with that was Havlicek on being on the Celtics those latter years.
Just gotta
He's got to throw some Hondo love.
No, people don't realize what he was doing in the finals with Bill the latter years. He was 25 a game, 26, 24, leading scorer of the team. So,
What if
you can't name a single Oscar Robertson teammate.
no, you can't. Other than Kareem, you can't.
Rudy
But
LaRusso?
Elgin's probably gonna be. Elgin's gonna be coming up real soon on this list.
I'll
Yeah.
name one right now. Rudy LaRusso.
Ooh.
Dave
Rudy Reluso is a
Derbyshire.
crazy name. That's
He
digging
played with
deep.
Dave Derbyshire?
For a minute, I believe. I know he was mainly a Nick, but
Yeah.
anyway, regardless.
I think West.
John McLaughlin.
That's a crazy one
I
right
need to
there.
confirm.
Junior Bridgman.
I don't
You're-
think
why-
they
you're
played-
busting out the
No,
names right
he didn't
now.
play with Dave Derbyshire.
He didn't.
No.
I thought he was on the Royals for a second.
He might have been.
Anyway, okay, everyone named their number 16.
I got Jerry West. All right, Jerry West.
I got Oscar. I think Oscar's better than Jerry West.
I think I got Giannis.
Bro,
Damn.
But I got Giannis and then Jerry West. So
Yeah.
I think I'm more willing to concede to the Jerry West take than Oscar being 16.
Oscar players. Oscar should be the logo.
Do you think Oscar's a
Oscar's
better
never
player?
done what Giannis has done.
I think he's a better player.
I think Giannis is a better offensive and defensive player,
Than Oscar.
and has had a bit more impressive championship run.
I agree.
I don't get the argument for Oscar over Giannis.
Oscar wasn't. No matter what he did, he had crazy seasons, but without Kareem, he wasn't a winner. Not even a winner, just making the
I
finals.
feel like it's too soon for Giannis.
I kind of get that, but I mean, he's done so much already.
Yeah, he's done a lot already.
Multiple MVPs, multiple DPOIs.
In the
Nobody
same
other than
season
top
too,
10
correct? Same season.
On I believe one of the seasons.
One of them
he
was
in.
One of them, yeah.
It's Giannis or Jerry West for me here, and then I think Oscar follows. I think that's our 16 to 18. We just gotta order it and vote it properly.
Jerry West.
Jerry West. You're going Jerry West. I respect it. It's funny you guys said that. I was literally about to concede to Giannis.
I still got Giannis over Oscar.
I was literally
though.
about to concede to Giannis.
I'll go Giannis at 17.
Yeah.
That was such quick work.
Robin.
Is Oscar 18?
What about Isaiah? We totally forgot about Isaiah.
Exactly. What I was gonna say. Like,
Wait, I'm putting Isaiah over Jerry West.
that's a good debate. That's a great debate.
Why do I kind of want to go back? Go Giannis, Isaiah, Jerry West, Oscar. I think that's my revisited order.
Giannis right outside top 15.
Backtrack.
No, I'm going Isaiah 18. I'm going Isaiah 18.
18.
Yeah.
Under Jerry West.
No,
Yeah.
we need to do this the right way. Who should be number 16? We're not getting to fuck it. We're throwing three guys in a list in order.
Damn.
Who is the 16th
Damn.
best player in the history of basketball?
Bro.
Damn.
Dude. Beating Hakeem, Magic, Kareem, Bird, and MJ, bro.
You can't beat that, bro.
I think I
You
might
can't.
go Isaiah here.
Yeah,
I think I might go
I'm
Isaiah.
conceding to Isaiah, bro. I
I'm
mean,
not mad at it.
It's our vote.
that's
I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot about him once we were like
It's too
debating him and
impressive.
KD.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
I
too
slipped my
impressive.
mind too.
Can I not type? Okay.
You got the list, right, Dom?
This is the old list.
Can I take a peek at it?
Here, it's Jerry West or Giannis. What did we agree on that?
It was Jerry West over Giannis.
Jerry West over Giannis. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think I might go Giannis.
Damn. Damn.
Fuck it, Giannis. He's him.
I think I agree. Just his peak
It
too.
pisses
like-
me off. that
No,
he's him.
well, what does it for Giannis is what he did in the finals. You know, that's insane.
Jerry West never did that.
He never did that. It's Giannis.
I don't know. Finals MVP, lose it.
Lose
You
it.
have to go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You have to go crazy to win Finals MVP.
Why does that make me want to put him lower?
That's crazy.
I'd go Jerry West and Oscar here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Oscar could be lower, bro. I really do. We got Dwayne.
I do
We got
too.
Dwayne Wade. We got even
I
Elgin
do too,
Baylor.
but like,
Oscar not top
Dirk
20.
I
Nowitzki.
feel like Oscar just be getting like left behind in the cut of the old players, but I feel like you have to at least mention his name with him.
I remember like back then, like on the old ESPNs when it was like Skip and Stephen A. Like I remember everyone had Oscar as like their number 8 guys. He really better fall in the top 20.
Bro,
It's
Oscar
just
was
10 years.
him, bro. Look at
No,
these
he
numbers.
is.
No,
They're
like
nuts.
actually look at these numbers, bro.
I think Jerry West and Oscar. This might be my spot for Oscar here.
Fucking numbers, bro.
No, yeah,
That's career
the numbers are
average.
insane, but also Russell Westbrook has the numbers too. I mean, and we know he's not up here, so.
Oscar's got a ring though. I mean,
It's-
no matter how it came.
What about D Wade, man? D Wade,
Dirk even.
Dirk, yeah, Dirk,
Yeah, we're starting to get to that range, yeah.
KG,
Honestly,
KG.
I
man.
think
Well, I don't even want to say him because Tyler's gonna be slurping him.
Elgin?
Yeah.
No, I mentioned Elgin
I mean,
earlier. I was like,
Jerry
even
West
Elgin.
and Elgin are so like even all time. This is the toughest area right here.
Oh, yeah.
we might fall in our 25. All of these guys, honestly.
We
I'm
could.
not putting Elgin over Oscar.
I'm
I
not
don't think I
putting.
am either.
I'm not putting Elgin over D Wade, Oscar.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm not putting him over D-Wade either. Or Dirk.
Yeah, or Dirk. Same.
But I feel like so far,
I'm not gonna lie. I think next step has to be KG. I think KG should be.
I got
this
Dirk
next
over KG.
I got KG over Dirk.
This was a good debate. I think it. Know what this debate comes down to?
I like
Situation.
I like Dirk more.
The debate comes down to situation.
I think
for
Dirk
me.
making 2 finals as a member of the Mavericks, not the Big Three Celtics, beating KG most of those years to get to those finals.
I agree. But
I have to go Dirk.
just to play devil's advocate, the pushback there, people do argue. They would say KG's teams were not up to par.
They weren't
Neither were Dirk's.
really.
No, I don't know about that. Dirk had some good teams, bro.
Dirk
Not
has some
not
good
the
teams.
latter years. Obviously, 2011.
Dirk
good
also has
team, but he
all-time
carried.
fumbles.
Yeah, he does have the first round
First
collapse
round.
against the Warriors after winning MVP. Where can we say KG had fumbles? I can't.
Did
really,
he have fumbles?
I can't really
I
say
could
he had.
definitely this may just be me not having the knowledge there, but I mean, he was on the T-Wolves since '96. I mean, there was or '95 actually. So
But let's give it
I
a
know
buck
it's a bad
here.
team.
Who is the best teammate he ever had? Terrell Brandon, Latrell Sprewell,
I mean, he had Sam
Wally
Cassell.
Caesarback.
I mean, those guys were putting up some decent numbers. So.
Wally
Wally
Caesarback was
Sasserbeck is a one-time All-Star.
he
And the
was a good
weakest-
shooter.
He's the weakest All-Star ever. For him to be talking shit about Tyrese Halliburton is wild. Ooh, he's a fake All-Star. Bro, you a one-time All-Star, bro. Don't be acting like you're him. That shit's wild to me. Why are you talking?
I think my pick here is either Oscar or Dirk, and I got to give it to Dirk because of the weight of his championship. We're putting
Over-
Giannis up there because
over
of the
D-
weight of his championship.
But over D Wade,
I think I have Dirk over D Wade.
D Wade has enough
Dirk has
championship
MVP.
too.
Dirk has
D-Wade
MVP.
beat.
Dirk came back on him.
Or,
No, he lost.
I'm sure. Okay,
to him
Dirk
with
beat
LeBron.
D Wade with LeBron. So
Yeah, but that was LeBron's fault.
It was LeBron's fault.
D-Wade came back on Dirk.
Yeah. And
In
low
his
key,
speed.
very low
D
key.
Wade over Brown.
I mean, I'm not I mean, because hey, D-Wade played to his absolute best in that number 2 role. But LeBron couldn't play to his absolute best in that number 2 role when D-Wade was hooping.
LeBron folded.
Exactly.
Folded. You could also say the fact D Wade would have had another one if LeBron didn't fold.
Exactly.
I think
So-
the
He got
best.
4.
Yeah.
And that would have been a Finals MVP as well.
Yeah, it would have.
I think the best way to do it here is just number 19. Who you got?
I got Dwayne Wade. I really
got
do.
Dirk.
I think I got KG, man.
Damn,
Nah. I think I got KG after D-Wade. But I think I got him over Dirk.
So the thing is, let's say we get into this. Didn't we stumble on this last time we were doing it?
Yeah.
I think it was Dirk, KG, Wade.
This is where we had the problem.
Because they're so hard, man.
Yeah, they're very hard.
But then it's like
Dirk has 2. Dirk doesn't have 2.
Dirk has 1 ring.
Yeah.
2 appearances.
2
I
appearances.
thought you said he had 2 rings.
Oh, no.
KG has 1 ring, 2 appearances as well.
I'm going D-Wade.
They both have an MVP. D Wade doesn't have an MVP. He
I
has a
think-
scoring title though.
I think D Wade winning as the number 2 in 2012 propels him for me. Even though in 2013 he wasn't D Wade 2, he didn't
You know
play
what?
great.
I'll go D Wade. I can concede to that because I feel like Dirk, even though his championship has more weight than maybe any ever,
D-Wade got 3 of them.
it's like D Wade when he was at his peak. It's like you're talking he's like a notch below Kobe. Like, yeah, I can concede to D Wade.
Top 3 shooting guard ever. Yeah. The one of the best finals performances ever. That
I
rivals
used to be putting him at 5.
Michael Jordan, LeBron in finals performance. So
Are we all going D Wade?
yeah.
I'm going D-Wade.
I feel like this next one for me. What about Oscar? Is he just gonna keep slipping?
Think so.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I just feel like I had to bring up his name.
That's,
No, yeah, of course.
It's respect. It's respect. I feel like he can't be that far from Jerry West.
But I think I'm going KG here, man.
I think I'm going Dirk.
I'm on the fence. Let's run over it. Give me your takes on both of them. What makes one another better?
I feel like I almost kind of want to see some basketball reference
I
here.
feel like how you be saying better all around.
I'm not mad at that at all.
He's better all around. Dirk is a generational scorer. But let's not forget, in his peak,
Change.
KG was putting up numbers.
Pull up some of the KG basketball reference. But Dirk changed the game absolutely as a stretch four. Like in the same way Curry kind of gets a boost for his impact on the game. Dirk did that for a lot of people. Without Dirk, I mean, who knows if there is a Curry, you know? Like, 2011 champ, Finals MVP, League MVP, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 21-8 averages.
Damn, 12-time All-NBA?
He has a lot of All NBA.
47 from the field, 38 from three. Keep in mind, 50, 40, 90 guy Dirk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50, 40, 90 Dirk.
All
I
right.
think, in my opinion, what separates it here, you have Dirk with one of the best finals runs, let alone a finals, not playoffs, 2 finals run ever, right?
Right.
Better
MVP.
offensive player than KG, would we agree?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Better offensive player, KG far superior defensive player.
KG, one of the best defenders of all time.
Absolutely.
KG,
Let me
Has
list
a-
off. Let me list off accomplishments. MVP, DPOY, 12-time All Defensive, 9-time All NBA, 4-time rebound champ, 08 champ. That's it. All rookie. Who cares about all rookie?
I think really the argument here is, are we taking Dirk winning a Finals MVP? Because I think that's what stands out from KD's resume is Dirk's run there. Or are we taking KG's like defense rebounding accolades on there? Like, what are we?
I feel like KG's
I'm-
a better all-around
I'm
player.
leaning KG because of the all around, but I'm going to throw this point out there. A lot of people don't say this. When he won with the Celtics in 08, many could make the case that him or Ray Allen should have won that MVP award. Paul
Oh, it was
Pierce did-
close. Yeah.
Paul Pierce had a game where he only had 6 points. He had another game, I believe it was 12 points. I might be wrong about that. But I know for sure 6 points, and he did not play good. He didn't shoot the ball well.
I don't mind losing this argument if I get outvoted. I think I made the case for Dirk. But
And KG, underrated playmaker.
I
Paul
agree.
Pierce never would have got the MVP if he didn't poo his pants. I'm just putting
I'm
that out
guessing
there.
we're going KG.
Putting
here.
it out there.
You
Putting
guys
it
are
out
selling me a little bit on like, yeah. But I think we can go KG.
I like Dirk more, but
Oh, yeah, I like Dirk more, too.
I think we have to go KG.
Is Dirk next? I think he is.
He's next. He's for sure next.
Is
So
Oscar
now-
squeaking in at 22?
I don't know.
It's Oscar.
I don't know.
Let me bust some names. Elgin Baylor,
Oscar.
Oscar, AI, Harden, Barkley, David Robinson, Karl Malone. Low key, it's Karl Malone,
I think it's Karl
but I
Malone.
hate Karl Malone.
Yeah,
Low-key,
it's
this
Karl
might,
Malone.
low-key, this might be kind of low for Karl Malone.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
it is kind
Hey,
of
but
low,
and think
but
about it. It kind of makes sense. I know this isn't how it should be listed.
I hate him because he's a rapist, but
Rapist.
he
you
is.
can't say the word on YouTube.
Yeah, you,
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't say it.
Didn't know
But
that. Guy loves him some grapes.
oh
He
yeah,
loves him some.
picking him right off the vine. You
He,
know?
he loves
Okay.
him. He loves him when they age is on the clock. He loves him.
Okay. I'm not mad at Carl.
But I feel like he's higher though, low key. I feel like he's low key in D Wade's spot.
He's not. He doesn't have
He
rings.
could be. I think that's where
All
he
three of
could
those
be.
guys right above him have rings.
Yeah,
Actually, all 4, 5, 6, everybody ahead of him on this list.
I think this is where he
They
goes.
didn't run into
right here,
Michael Jordan.
which is facts. You
That's
could
the
also
biggest. That's one of the biggest things.
Garnett
ever.
going on Kobe.
you could also say outside
Kobe's
of
not Michael Jordan.
you could also say outside of Dirk Nowitzki, KG and D Wade had much better teammates than he had.
I got Carmelo after them.
I-
Carmelo never did what Dirk did.
Oh no, I got Carmelo in here.
Carmelo,
I don't even
Carmelo,
agree. I don't agree.
I have Carmelo in 22. I have him right here.
I disagree. I feel like he's over them.
Carmelo.
I think he could be. I
Carmelo.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Carmelo had years where Jordan didn't have the teams in the late '80s. Keep in mind that was actually Carmelo's prime.
It was.
I mean, I know he's got his MVP later, but like where he was at his athletic peak, like before he became a true post scorer, Carmelo was in the late '80s.
No, he was kind of nuts in the late 80s.
Could have
We
won it
go back
over
and-
like teams like the Pistons that weren't, the '96 Bulls. There were the years Jordan was retired.
Didn't he get
and-
to a conference finals one of those years with the Utah Jazz? Solely
Yeah.
just him?
And Hakeem would take him out
Yeah.
regularly. I got Carmelo at 22.
No, that's where I got him too.
You're saying the guys that are taking him out regularly, they're up there on this list. The guys that these guys were battling with are right next to each other, right here.
That's a great point.
And Karl Malone is the third all-time, or is he fourth? Third or fourth all-time leading scorer.
He's second, or he's third now.
Bro, these sheer numbers are crazy.
He was second. He's third now. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 straight years of at least 25 and 10.
Yeah, it's insane. It's nuts.
And he has 23s, 25s, 23, 22, 21 sprinkled in there. His
He also played in a
absolute
great
worst year.
system too.
He did. It was predicated for him.
He did, but it's not like these guys had shit systems.
I'm taking. I know you guys shit on John Stockton. I'm taking that Jerry Sloan fucking system with Stockton over any situation Garnett had with the Wolves early.
Oh,
Or
100%.
Dirk with the Mavericks.
No doubt about
Absolutely.
that. No doubt about that.
But
So
are we negating him for system? The system can't. The system's not giving him 30 points a game.
I mean, no, he's a huge part of the system. He's a great player. I still think those guys like. I mean, you got to do what you got to do in your era, and I know that like you did make the argument that he played in years against Michael, but there were years Michael didn't win, or years where Malone didn't make the finals. What about Barkley beating him out to get there? Barkley's beat him.
Barkley's beat him. He has.
He's a hooper.
Barkley is a hooper. But
These guys are hoopers.
these guys are all hoopers, but I just think those guys do have the rings. I think this is
I think
Carmelo's
that
spot right here.
Carmelo is the third best power forward ever.
Third best power
It
forward.
was like Duncan and Giannis.
Damn.
Well,
Giannis is a power forward. That's crazy.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That's crazy that
So
Giannis-
4 is what
That's
you're
crazy
saying.
that Giannis is already over these guys.
No, that is crazy. But I mean,
My vote's Carmelo at 22.
I do. I got Carmelo in 22 also.
I guess I'm outvoted, but I still think he's higher than these guys.
I think he very well could be higher. I
think-
wouldn't be mad at 19 through 21 at all. I wouldn't be mad at him at 19
Yeah.
at all. I think it's just how the situation falls with our list.
Here we still got Oscar, Elgin, Barkley, Iverson, Harden, David Robinson.
I think I'm
This is where finally Oscar comes in.
taking James Harden.
Oh, Charles Barkley or Oscar?
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
arguing Oscar at like 13. How's he at 23 and now
I,
James Harden?
I didn't
It
think
wasn't
he,
13. It was 18.
I didn't think he should have been. I didn't think he should have been that high. Me personally.
I just said his name because we was putting Jerry West. So I had to say him.
I feel like this would be too low for Oscar. Oscar has a ring and puts up James Harden or better numbers.
He
he
had
does.
literal Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leading the charge.
Either way, like he still got the ring. Like that's a huge part, and still balled in that championship. Like it's not like he did it.
I don't know, man.
Harden, a lot of his numbers did come off of his system and his era too. Which like
The system is ice.
Yeah,
That's not a system.
I was
would
literally
not call
about
that
to.
a system.
I was gonna
But
say
he just
James
spread-
Harden is the.
It's not like
system.
he was
But
not
they
getting
spread out
plays
the floor
ran
for
for him.
shooters. Yeah, usage rate second highest in history. Him and Westbrook. Those were the top two usages.
I actually
ever.
think it's Luka now.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes.
Either
a lot
way,
of sense.
like highest usage ever, and Oscar's still putting up those numbers.
Oscar wasn't putting up those numbers with what's his name? He
With
was, only, he was
Kareem.
only putting up those numbers when
In-
he was
in the
in a
finals?
Harden type situation.
in the finals when he won, I believe Oscar averaged 13 points. I believe it was 13 points. I was just
I'm
looking at it
actually
the other
looking
day.
it up because if it's 13 points, hell no.
Look it up. I was just looking
If
at
it's
it the other
13
day
points-
because I was on a Kareem deep dive. I believe it was 13 points because or when he I'm thinking of when he lost to Havlicek actually. I'm thinking when he lost to Havlicek.
Feels too early for Harden for me.
Thinking of the 71, 72 or 72, 73 finals when they played the Celtics. That's the one I'm thinking of. But
I can make an argument for a
I'm
lot
not
of guys
gonna lie,
here.
I'm not at Elgin here.
I'm not either.
I'm not
Is
mad
Elgin
either.
better than Oscar?
Is Elgin better than James Harden?
I think so.
James Harden, even though
He has the rebounding. I think he has some defensive teams. He's put up the same scoring or more in seasons. He's been to finals. I
I'm
think
not
that
mad at
screams
Elgin. I'm not mad at Elgin
Is
here.
Elgin the player here?
Oscar 12 PPG when they lost. And
See,
then-
that's the one I was thinking of.
Damn, what year did they win?
I think the spot's screaming Elgin.
Okay, what year did they win? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not finding it.
70? 69, 70?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was somewhere right there, bro. It
And
was
that's when
somewhere
the
very
Bucks
early
won
on.
with Kareem and all that. Damn, we're already at an
Oh,
hour.
it's 71.
71. What do you average?
I think that's when the Lakers won.
24. Okay.
I'd go Elgin Oscar here.
I'd go Oscar Elgin.
Oscar
I'm
does
really
have
the
the-
deciding factor on this. The two dudes I don't want to choose. I'll give the nod to. damn, dude. This is a tough situation right here. You got the scorer, the rebounder, been in a lot of finals, didn't win. As some could say, second best player. I need to hear some accolades. I need to hear some accolades.
I'm gonna read off Elgin. You read off Oscar. Not Elgin Cook.
Oscar, 6-time assist champ, NBA champ, 11-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Star, MVP, Rookie of the Year, with same draft class as Jerry West.
It's Oscar. This is Hall of Fame, 11-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, All-Star Game MVP, Rookie of the Year.
Career averages 26, 8 rebounds, 9.5 assists.
So in 27, 14 rebounds, 4 assists.
Golly, 14 fucking rebounds. That's insane.
He's only 6'5", too.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
I think,
I'll give that
to Oscar.
Yeah, I'll give that to Oscar.
I got Elgin after that. I'm not looking at
Elgin's after that.
Would be a 2-time triple-double guy, but he only had 9.9 rebounds 1 year.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Just round it up for him. Like, come on.
I know, go give him a rebound after watching a game.
Yeah.
I'd go here. I think the argument would come down to you got Iverson, Harden. I'm kind of more of a David Robinson, Barkley in this spot.
I think Scottie Pippen slides up somewhere around here.
Why David Robinson, Barkley over Harden?
No, that's great. That's what I think.
David Robinson, I think, actually has one of the most impressive resumes in the history of basketball.
I know he has an MVP.
21-11 guy for his career, 10-time All-Star. He's a scoring champ, rebound champ, block champ, and 2-time NBA champ, 10-time All-NBA, 8-time defensive, Rookie of the Year, NBA MVP, DPOY, Rookie of the Year. He has a quadruple double. It's quadruple double, and yeah, he's been to 3 finals. Yeah, I like David Robinson here.
I don't know, man. I like Harden over David Robinson.
I like Harden too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
I
siding
don't think
with
Harden's
Harden.
just accomplished what David Robinson does. David Robinson,
3-time scoring champ, assist champ, 7-time All-NBA, 6th Man of the Year, MVP.
And we got
second in MVP.
we gotta mention
Robinson's in all that except assist champs.
we gotta mention this dude James Harden would have been in the finals multiple times if it wasn't for the best team ever assembled.
He's literally losing to the literal KD Warriors.
Yeah, so he had them up on the KD Warriors.
And when he wasn't losing to the KD Warriors, he was losing to the regular Warriors.
I feel like David Robinson has a better resume, better defensive thing. They both have some playoff blunders. I feel like I'm gonna get outvoted though.
I don't know.
I think it's
Barkley here too.
Barkley is here too. It's very tough, but I'm leaning James Harden due to the skill factor here and the evolution of the player.
Is he even better than Iverson? Iverson's done a lot of scoring
He's
stuff.
better than Iverson.
He's better than Iverson.
Better 3-ball shooter. Iverson,
Better passer.
that's a guy who maximized his
better
physicals.
efficiency.
That's true. It's the final vote. It's the 25th spot for this video.
James Harden. It's James Harden.
I'm not gonna be mad at Barkley though. I think I
The
look
round
at
mound of
Barkley
rebound.
over David Robinson. I'm not
Or
gonna
go
lie.
over Harden. I really need to keep looking at Barkley. I know he's been to a
Barkley-
finals, lost to literal MJ.
1-time rebound champ, MVP, 11-time All-NBA, 11-time All-Star.
Robinson's actual resume looks better than Barkley's. His averages are like exactly the same.
Barkley messed up by going to the Rockets in his latter years.
Did David Robinson ever lead his team to the finals?
No.
No.
He's been a huge part though. The first finals he was in.
I'm not gonna say Harden led his team to the finals, but he led them. He's the only man to take KD Warriors to a Game 7, and that alone is an accomplishment because they were steamrolling dead ass every single other
They
team.
went into the finals and swept LeBron James.
I think my order here. I hate to get into 26, 27 because we're only going 25 on this video, but I would go David Robinson, Harden, Barkley.
I'd go Harden.
My opinion.
I think I want to go Harden, Barkley, David Robinson.
My opinion. Harden for sure, 25 for me. But with the Robinson and Barkley debate, I'm going Robinson. Just off
Better
the
defender, better athlete.
better defend, much better
Better
defender.
athlete.
Absolutely better athlete.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say absolutely better.
Hey, he's one of the
Barkley.
best athletes ever. He's fucking 7'1", yoked, can jump out.
No,
the
he
gym.
is, but Barkley is
Barkley's jumping out the gym.
Barkley's one of the only 6'7" power forwards that could man up a 7-foot
I
center.
feel like 6'7" is
So-
gassing.
Yeah, that's
No,
might
he's
be
like
gassing.
6'5".
Yeah, he might be like 6'5".
I said
Exactly.
he was 6'4" without shoes.
Yeah.
He's 6'5",
He's
putting
snagging
up David
boards.
Robinson's rebounding numbers.
But
He's one of the greatest
but,
rebounders.
but Dave Robinson is
He's putting up better
more
points than him.
physically dominant for sure. I'm going Robinson due to the defensive fact on the 26, and I'm putting Barkley 27. My
I'm
opinion.
not mad at it.
We'll go. So I guess Harden's 25. James Harden, you are a top 25 player in history.
He is one of the best scorers
That's my guy, man.
ever.
That's my guy.
It's my not guy at all.
Oh,
Well, I guess that about does it.
Where's his guy?
What guy?
Oh wait, he's not coming
Oh,
Is
that
that-
guy.
Are we about to
Oh.
end the video again with just me praising Russell Westbrook?
until. He's not.
I mean,
he's
hey,
gonna, he's gonna
maybe-
come,
maybe
his
James-
time is coming in a couple of episodes.
We'll see.
In a couple episodes is crazy, yo. No, that's crazy. We ended it on there.
Next level.
We ended it on there. That's some crazy slander.
Anyway, we got our top 25 solidified. We'll take a look at it. Top 25 is right there for you guys. Let us know what you disagree with. We got Michael, LeBron, Magic, Kareem.
Who's your list? Let us know your list.
Top 5, top 10.
Got any gripes? Put it in the comments.
You said,
We'll comment back and forth. We'll have a good little debate.
imagine,
You
We
saying,
can
read
have
all
a
the
debate in the comments. We
You
can
read
have
all
it.
the comments.
imagine saying gripes and grapist in the same video.
No, that's to clarify. He's picking from the vine. Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate the time. Top 25 is in. Stay tuned for the next videos.
Peace.
Doses.